of the Minnesota Lynx. Courtney, I know you're getting ready to compete in the skills challenge, so I appreciate you. So earlier today, I met with some of your WNBA colleagues.
Oh my goodness, it has been a movie.
Yeah, it has.
It has been a movie, man. We was going so crazy the other day, we lost the mics. We had to DoorDash some more mics.
The support from the fans, what about the support from other players? Like, how much love have you felt from within the league?
A lot. Everybody's super supportive, and it's just super cool to see.
Why did the Studbudz All-Star Party take such a firm stance, banning anyone with anything negative to say about Sophie Cunningham? And why has this decision left the WNBA fandom divided like never before? Stick around as we unravel the chaos behind the bans and the fiery reactions that followed. The Studbudz All-Star Party was supposed to be a night of talent, celebration, and community, the kind of event that brings fans closer to the game, and in many ways it was. Hosted by Courtney Williams and Natasha Hiedeman, the event featured some of the most exciting names in the WNBA. Sophie Cunningham, already known for her passionate play and no-nonsense attitude, was a major presence.
Thanks. I don't know. See, you hear this? Am I on y'all bench?
She's trying to. Is this called tampering?
Oh.
Kaylin, I think since you're not playing.
This is so cool, man. Hey. This is so cool, guys. They were shouting us out in a little interview. Kaylin and Fee, Kaylin was watching our stream last night, she said.
Oh.
Look at Mackie. Where's my stud bud?
She's in the locker room.
While Caitlin Clark, with her electrifying skill set, brought the same energy she's been showing on the court. The party had it all: music pumping, fans cheering, and players genuinely enjoying the moment. But this wasn't just another casual meet and greet vibe. This event came with some heavy rules. Here's where it got interesting. Leading up to the party, Courtney and Natasha announced a strict ban the haters policy, and they weren't joking around. Anyone even hinting at negativity, especially towards Sophie Cunningham, was cut off from posting or interacting surrounding the event. Courtney herself said, "We're not here to entertain hate. If you're not supporting positively, you're out." It was clear the goal was to create a space free from the usual online chaos fans often bring along.
Put a crazy chip on our shoulder. I think we all understand what it takes now. And we just stacking our days, man. We know what we got to do, and we know we got to all give a little bit more so we can cross that finish line.
Every night is a grind, so just building, like continuing to build and be where we want to be at the right time.
And speaking of building, I used to play with that amazing person right there, Courtney Williams.
I can't give it away.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I can't give it away, but just know I win that show, I'm breaking my dog off.
I was just wondering, does she get cut? Okay, got it.
On one hand, it sounded refreshing. On the other hand, not everyone saw it that way. The reactions started pouring in fast. Some fans were all for it, saying things like, "This is how you protect players and fans." Others, not so much. Comments like, "They've lost me," or "This feels less like inclusivity and more like control," started flooding threads. One reaction stood out in particular. A lot of love thrown at Courtney and Natasha, but are they stepping too far? It seemed like the bold move to protect Sophie wasn't sitting well with a large portion of the fan base. That's the thing about moves like this. It's impossible to please everyone, especially in a league where players can be polarizing.
Everyone knows what All-Star Weekend's about. It's cool for all of us players to kind of get to hang out and chill outside the court. And I think that's why a lot of people stayed in market. You know, that's why people come here, because of the amount of money that companies and endorsers and partners are wanting to pay us players. They see who we are off the court, they see who we are on the court, and these are the top players in our league. That's what All-Star is all about, right? So you kind of want to give them a break so you can get a good product out on the court. But for me, I think they can find 2 extra days somewhere for us to just relax and sleep.
What felt like a step toward inclusivity for some felt like an exclusion of others. Did the Studbudz create a safer space for their stars, or just highlight the tensions in modern fandoms? Where does that leave us? Let's explore. Why does banning negativity seem like such a divisive move? For some, it's a way to shield players and fans from toxic behavior. For others, it feels like censorship that stops honest conversation in its tracks. And honestly, this issue couldn't come at a more complicated time for the WNBA. The league's audience is growing fast, with new fans joining every season, but that also means a wider range of opinions. Managing these online communities is becoming a serious balancing act. How do you promote positivity without shutting people out?
3-point contest, how did you feel?
It's awesome. It's so fun. The fans were great. I definitely felt them. I heard them.
I wish I could do it again right now, because I feel like I was so nervous at the start, and all of us were.
What part of it was the most nerve-wracking in terms of like picking up the ball, or what side to start on, or those?
All of it. I was like trying to figure out whether to pull from the left, pull from the right, like where to put the money ball rack, which side to start. There's so many choices I didn't even know.
What's the vibe amongst all the players down there? Just like everybody's just having a ton of fun.
Yeah. I mean, this is supposed to be fun. That's what this whole weekend's about. So to be able to be out there, a lot of the W players, on the sidelines cheering, and it's a fun experience, and you're just really lucky to be part of it.
The Studbudz' ban the haters policy didn't leave much room for interpretation. Courtney Williams and Natasha Hiedeman made their intentions clear. As Courtney stated, anyone who have anything negative to say about Sophie, ban them. They're not welcome on the stream. The message was simple. Negativity wouldn't be tolerated, especially not about Sophie Cunningham. But this hardline approach opened the floodgates to some intense backlash. People started calling out perceived favoritism, labeling the enforcement biased. One extreme comment even accused, saying black racists are upset at Studbudz for being kind to a white woman.
What do you make of how your city is putting on?
I think it's been good so far.
Yeah.
We had like a players welcome party last night. It was fire. Mario performed, Lloyd.
Oh no, we already know because we've been watching the Studbudz and they aired all y'all out.
I think we hit it off day one. I showed up to training camp late. Sid was already in the thick of it. And I showed up asking her, like, hey, who's going to make the team? I was like worried for myself and also for her.
I remember that we couldn't get credentialed by the W, but we still ended up finding a way.
You couldn't
Where
get
there's a will, there's a way.
Whenever...
Yeah.
A whole new layer of controversy was added when Caitlin Clark's involvement sparked debates over whether she truly fits within the league's culture, with some suggesting she might not be fully embraced by certain parts of the community. Here's the thing, while some fans applauded the ban as a step toward inclusivity, others saw it differently. They argued it creates an echo chamber, a space where you're forced to only be positive or stay silent. Think about it. What happens if a fan wants to make a valid but critical point about Sophie's performance? Under this policy, they could easily be banned for even the slightest critique. It's a slippery slope, and not everyone agrees the policy is worth that risk. Sure, this policy might have made the event a safer space for players like Sophie and Caitlin, but it also left cracks in the community wide open. So here's the real question. Can you build inclusivity for players without pushing part of the fan base out? That's the challenge facing every modern sports community right now. The Studbudz decision to ban negativity was about more than just Sophie Cunningham. It highlighted an ongoing struggle in the WNBA. How do you balance inclusivity with the freedom to speak honestly? Protecting players, especially in a league where fan opinions can quickly turn hostile, makes sense. At the same time, shutting down valid critiques risks alienating fans who genuinely care about the game. So what's the solution? That's where you come in. Do you think banning negativity creates a better community, or does it push too many voices out? Let us know your thoughts, because the future of this fandom starts here.